It's the best feeling that I've had since I walked out of that tunnel to start the game, to look up and to see that atmosphere. And I thought our guys responded in a very positive manner against it. I thought we controlled the game throughout. I thought our defense was tremendous, and I thought we competed. And so we're really proud of this win, and hopefully it's something we can build off of and continue to get better.
When Austin Johnson plays like this, doesn't he make us a different team?
Makes us a different team. I told A.J. I believe in him. I really and truly do, and I'm not surprised that he had the kind of game that he had. He controlled it throughout, and obviously when he scores, that gives us a different boost. But if you look at what he's done throughout the season for us with his assist-turnover ratio, getting us into stuff, he's kind of a calming influence, and so he did a good job.
Is that as good a team win as you've had, Jeff?
Probably. That and Purdue. But Texas is a team that just competes on such a high level, and is a team that's so respected around the country, for what they've done, rightfully so. And, I'm not sure how many people thought we could beat them. All I heard about was they've beaten you 6 times in a row, and it's been double figures. And I'll tell you what, it was really interesting scouting Texas and watching games and watching them play other teams and hearing people talk about us and why Texas is better than us and why this and that. So I think our guys felt a little disrespected, and that's something we talked about, and it's something we used. And we had to earn the respect because we hadn't beaten them. None of these guys here, except for Taylor and Austin, when they were freshmen, had beaten Texas. And so our guys had a chip on their shoulder, and we played that way.
Jeff, as good as your offense was in the second half, 65% shooting, all that, hadn't it been your defense stepping up these first 2 games?
Our defense was tremendous today, and today we did it with all man. We didn't play a possession of zone, possession of 1-3-1 or anything. It was just good, solid, hard-nosed man-to-man. I thought our guys followed our game plan. We had to put it in very quickly, just in one day. But our guys had great focus yesterday and this morning, earlier this afternoon when we did shoot around. And I thought we did a good job of executing. Again, they have good players, but I thought we did a good job defensively.
When they pulled within 4, what do you think the difference was that allowed you to pull the game back out?
Well, we started getting stops again, and we started rebounding again. That was the key. We went through one stretch where we didn't do a good job rebounding, and they made us pay for it. And then we got back to doing that, and then got back to executing on the offensive end.
Are you trying to fill your bench out? You played a couple guys in the first half and didn't see in the second half. The stars played a lot of minutes. I'm trying to feel what you got in your bench.
I'm trying to win. Everyone wants to make a big deal about bench and starters playing X amount of minutes. We're trying to win games, and our starters can play 40 minutes a game. I wonder if Texas gets that, because Abrams plays 40 minutes a game every time. We get talked about our bench and what we don't do well, and we're 16-1. We just beat a team that we hadn't beaten. We're a good basketball team, man, and our guys can play. They can play 40 minutes. They're in good shape. We have good players on the bench. Patillo's out of the red shirt. He's going to play. We're ready to go, man. I'm tired of all this stuff, people talking about our bench. We're a good basketball team.
How tough are you guys to beat 4 guys, 15 points when you're that balanced?
We can be tough to beat when we play the right way. We can be tough to beat when we play the right way. Every time we step on the floor, we feel like we have one of, if not the best player in the country. So that gives us a chance that other teams don't have. And then we have other good players. Tony Crocker's a good player. Austin Johnson's a good player. Willie Warren's a good player. Taylor Griffin's having a good year. Everyone may want more from him. I want more from him sometimes. Blake early in the first 6 games was averaging 26 and 19, and I'm telling him you can give me more. I want more from him, but these guys have done a good job so far, and I'm really proud of them and feel really good, and we're going to enjoy this. One of the things I think coaches don't do, and I know I don't do it, you don't enjoy wins enough. Man, I'm going to enjoy this one, man. We hadn't beaten these guys, and, again, it's the first time in my career since my freshman year of college we're 16-1. Talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about this basketball team and where we are right now.
It seems like Austin Johnson did a really good job of defense around Abrams.
He did a great job. Abrams scored, but I think he took 27 shots.
Yeah.
It's a really good job. A.J. Abrams is a really good player. He's as good a shooter and a quicker release. But our guys, Austin did a good job. Cade Davis guarded them some. But then team-wise, we did a good job of executing what we needed to do.
Willie talked yesterday about the offensive rebounding for guards. That had been an emphasis. It seems like they came through tonight, 9 for Croc,
Yeah.
5 for Willie.
Well, Texas is a great rebounding team. Not a good one, a great rebounding team. And one of the things we worked on yesterday, we weren't going to be in here long, but we were going to work on – we had to be physical. We had to compete. There's a difference with us when we compete and when we play. when we compete, we can be really good. When we just play, then we just get by. We have to try to become a team that's getting by just isn't good enough. What we did today, what we did against Purdue, what we did against Davidson, that has to be our identity all the time, and hopefully we're finding that.
Didn't your guards really take control of the game? Because, again, you get Croc with 9. Willie's going to the hole, getting a bucket and an extra point.
Yeah.
Didn't they take control?
Our guards were tremendous. You know, Austin, Tony, Willie driving it, shooting it. I thought we did a good job of not settling for threes and driving and getting into the paint and using ball screens and looking to attack. Again, Cade in the first half, his transition basket for us and one. All of our guards. I mean, our whole team played well. I'm really proud of these guys.
So now it sounds like you're getting a lot of respect nationally. You're ranked 6th in the country with only 1 loss. So you feel like still though people aren't giving your team enough credit?
No.
In what way?
Everyone talks about everyone else. We don't get respect in our state.
So where do you think you should be?
I don't know where we should be. We should be 16-1. We should be exactly where we are right now. I'm really proud of where we are, and we want to try to get better. I don't care about rankings in the country. I'm just saying all I hear about is what we don't do well. We don't shoot the ball well. We don't have good enough guards. I read stuff. I hear stuff. People say stuff of what we don't have. Blake can't make free throws. We can't do this. Still, we're 16-1. We just beat a team that everyone talks about as a Final Four team, and they very well could be. I hope we have 2 teams in the Final Four. I hope we're one of them. And if Texas is one, if it's another Big 12 team, I hope so. But I'm just saying, we're a good basketball team.
Tell me about A&M going to A&M Saturday. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, I haven't really watched them. I haven't watched them at all, really. I saw a little bit of their game against Oklahoma State the other day, but not enough to tell you in depth. I haven't studied them. I saw them a little bit against Tulsa because they played Tulsa earlier and a little bit there. I know Turgeon does a really good job with them. I know Josh Carter's a tremendous player. Davis is a really good player. Sloan, I know they have really good players. I know they have a very good record. I know that's a really tough place to play. We haven't won there since I've been there, so I know it's going to be a battle. Their crowd's going to be tremendous. But, we've shown that we can win on the road, and we just have to be tough. We have to be tough, man. We have to compete every possession.
Jeff, a lot of people are going to look at Blake's numbers, measure what he's done the rest of the season, but wasn't this a different kind of challenge for him to come up with 20 and 10 tonight at their side?
It was a winning performance is what it was. Numbers don't tell the story all the time of what a guy does. It was a big-time performance. He made plays down the stretch. He showed you everything. He gave you a 3, showed you mid-range. He drove it, post moves, block shots, rebounded the basketball. Don't know much more.
His most impressive double-double?
I don't know if it was his most impressive. He's had some incredible ones this year. I mean, he had 36 and 21 in the game and some 35, and 21. And, Purdue. I mean, so he's had some really good ones. We don't get into comparing. This was a really good win for us, and he was great, but our whole team was.
Would you talk about the decision of Juan?
Well, it was just Juan wanted to play. He was ready to play. And, I look forward to getting him in practice. He's been practicing with us, but he's been with the scout team, so he doesn't really know our stuff. One of the things Juan can provide us is energy, rebounding, and defense. And we look forward to working with him and getting him out there with us.